Hello, my name is Cara Krupa. This is my submission video for Pilates Anytime. Thanks for watching. Let's do a workout. Okay, class. I'm going to have you guys start by pulling your right knee up towards your chest, giving it a little gentle stretch through the hip, shoulders roll down the back. And we're going to balance here for about 10 or 15 seconds. So I want the group to start with a gentle hip opener. That also lets them work a little bit through the legs, working on balance and on strength. And then let's take that leg down with control and bring the other one up. Remember to keep your chest open, draw the knee in. Right leg for support and for balance, shoulders down the back. If you need to touch the bar, you certainly can. That's there as an option if you don't feel real balanced. And go ahead and bring that down. And then let's everyone walk around to this side of the machine. I'm going to have them do a little bit of standing plie work to get the leg muscles really warmed up and ready to go. So let's put your hands on the bar and step out nice and wide. Heels turned in, toes turned out, chest open. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and on the exhale, I'm going to have you guys all sink down into a deep knee bend. And then rise up about 3-4 inches and down again. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Keep repeating that pattern. So this allows them to start to even more warm up the lower body, keep the abdominal muscles active, and kind of check in with their posture. If anybody has any knee issues, you can work up a little bit higher here so you're not putting too much stress on the joint. And let's make a small change here. Everybody lift your right heel up off the floor and then continue that little pulsing down motion. Good. Continuing that nice smooth breath pattern. Light with the fingertips unless you need a little extra help. And then switch feet. Bring that heel down and lift the left one up and continue the motion. Good. Straight up and down with your posture. Focusing on nice, smooth, even movements. Think about closing your rib cage, and then set that foot down as well. Let's pause right here. They're going to press the knees back 10 times. From your seat, press the knees back. 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6. Keep that upper body nice and still for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rising up. Well done. Okay, I'm going to have the class walk around their machine and lay on their back. We're going to do a set of hundreds to get some core work. So let's grab your straps off the shoulder rests and laying down. We'll leave just a little bit of space between the shoulders and the shoulder rests so that when we curl in a crunch, they're not in our way. Back in a nice firm imprint. That's going to be really important here, keeping your back protected. Feet up off the bar and knees at about 90 degrees. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. On the exhale, curl forward into flexion and float your palms. Let's start to pump the arms, going up and down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, then reach your legs out. 2, 3, looking beautiful. 10, pull the knees back in. 3, 4, 5, and reach out. 2, 3, good. 20, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, 2, 3, keep the belly working. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, keep dropping the shoulders. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, good. We're halfway. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lengthen, squeeze those knees together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3. We're in that home stretch. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3. Shoulder blades nice and still. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach. 2, 3, beautiful. 90, last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, extend. 2, 3, and pause. Bend your knees. Let's take straight arms up to the sky. Head can come down now, but let's stay in an imprint. On the exhale, press the palms down next to your hips, and then lift the arms back up straight to the sky, remembering to keep the knees at about 90 degrees. And that way your abdomen is responsible for keeping the imprint and not the weight of the legs. Beautiful. So this gives them an opportunity to do some arm work and a little work from the upper back, as well as to keep their core active and the little inner thighs too as they squeeze their knees in towards each other. 3 more times, guys. Exhaling to press beside the hips. Resist it coming out, so there's a little bit of work in both directions. Good. And 1 more time. Extend down past the hips and back up towards the sky. Very nice. Let's put your feet on the bar and you can release the imprint. We're going to sit up and turn around to face the mirror. So let's do a little bit of work for your back. You will still need your straps, so let's come on up to sitting and just rotate around. We're going to sit with your legs out straight between your shoulder rests. So you'll probably want your headrest down flat here. I want to even out the work that we just did by having them work a little through the upper back and come back to nice tall posture. So one hand in each loop. As you reach your fingers down, palms face back, energy is up into the crown of your head. On the exhale, press back and squeeze the shoulders back. Resist it coming forward. Focus on length. As you press back, there's also a reach towards the floor and back, feeling good. And follow your breath. Exhale as you push behind. Inhale, resist. Trying to keep the same pace on both the press back and on the resistance. Good. So there's balance to the work and balance to the body. Keep growing tall up into the top of the head. Oppositional force as your fingers reach towards the floor. The top of the head reaches for the sky. And two more like that. Sitting tall, extending, press through and resist. And one more time. Big press back, squeeze and resist it out. Beautifully done. Okay, we can hang your straps back up on the shoulder rest there. Let's go back into some abdominal work again. I'd like you guys to scoot forward a little bit and put your feet on the rails. Let's do knees bent. So feet flat is one option. If you want a little bit more challenge, you can lift your heels up here. We're going to be doing a half roll back with some pulses. So extend your arms out nice and straight, shoulder blades down the back. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, curl your tailbone under. They're rolling towards their lower back to lengthen the lower back and engage the lower belly. Keeping the shoulders dropped, small curls forward, engage the core, and repeat. Good. Try to work in a range of motion that allows you to feel a challenge to the core, but not a strain to the back. If you need to adjust how far you're rolling back, you can do that. Keep repeating that small, isolated contraction in the core. And let's spice it up a little bit. I want everyone to bring their right hand behind the head. If that messes you up and you can't stay in a round back, then go back to both arms straight. Otherwise, keep dropping the shoulders and continue the curl. And then let's switch arms. Same forward curl, rounding, thinking of pressing the ribs down towards your hips. Curl, curl, almost there, guys. Curl, beautiful. And let's bring that all the way up. Very nice, all the way forward into tall. I want you to bring your right knee into your chest, 90-degree bend at the knee. We're going to do a little bit of single leg extension with that half roll back. So I'm going to suggest both hands behind the knee, just behind the thigh. Start with your knee quite close to your shoulder. Take a breath in. As you roll back, I want you to extend the leg away from you, equidistant to the roll back. Good. And as you curl forward, bring it back towards you. And again, roll, separating those 2 points, and then bringing them back together. Attempt to stay round as you come forward so that you're not rising up, you're increasing your curl. Shoulders stay dropped and curling back forward. We're going to do a couple more there, guys. Keep the focus on the belly and on that supported single leg extension. And then let's switch legs. We'll set the right foot down and bring the left knee up. Start with the knee quite close to the shoulder. Inhale as you roll back, you open up that space and then bring those 2 points back together. Keeping a little roundness in the back. Even as you come forward. Yes. Open the space and rounding forward. Very nice. Couple more there. Incorporating your breath. Well done. Very nice. Let's come to sitting tailor crossed on your carriage. I'm going to have everyone reach back and add an additional spring to keep your carriage nice and stable. Underneath your machine is a fitness circle. Go ahead and grab that. We're going to bring that into our work. So it's time to work on a little spinal extension, even out some of the flexion that we've done. I want you to hold the circle out in front of your chest, just like a steering wheel. All of the fingers, including the thumb on that outside pad. When we lift, lift from your chest. On the inhale, draw the circle towards you, drawing the elbows back and lifting into the collarbone. Exhale, release back to straight and tall. And then again, on the inhale, as you draw it towards you, the shoulders slide down and the chest rises. Good. Exhale and release. 2 more times. Feel the shoulder blades glide in and down like a V. Exhale and release. And one more time, rising up through the head as the shoulders pull down, oppositional force. And exhale to release. Very nice, guys. Go ahead and set your circle aside. Let's do some lateral flexion and incorporate a nice stretch here. We'll do a little mermaid. Hands hang down to the sides of the carriage. Check your shoulders in the mirror. Make sure they're not rising up into your neck. On the inhale, I want you to sweep your left hand up over your head. And then exhale, flex to the right. Let the right arm hang heavy into that stretch. Inhale, sweep back to the ceiling. And left arm comes down. We'll do the same thing again. Right hand comes up. Flex to the left. Mind the right shoulder there. Don't let it rise. Good. Softness in the elbow up to the ceiling. And down. One more time on each side. Left hand rises up, and then bend. Think of drape to the right, but mind the shoulders. Good. Inhale, sweep. Keep the core a little bit active all the time, so that even as you stretch, there's controlled movement reaching through. Good. Inhale up, and exhale down. We're going to finish with a nice spinal rotation to just get that spine nice and loose and set up perfectly for the rest of the day. Sitting nice and tall, everybody, let's turn to the right. Place your left hand on your right knee. The right hand can go behind you on the carriage. Think of tall as you twist, gentle and controlled, only as much as your spine is comfortable with. And come back to center. Let's do it again to the left. As you rotate, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you for a small assist, all the while shoulder blades down the back. Good. One more time on each side. Coming back through the center and to the right, right hand behind you. Twist, opening your collarbone, dropping the shoulders, growing into the top of the head. And back. One more time to the left to finish. Breathing naturally, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And back to center. Good work, everybody. Thank you so much.